great form recently. The team 5 unbeaten. How's it been around the dressing room?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, spirits are high around the place, and like you say, we're in really good form. And that's something we want to continue and get better again. Starting Saturday, hopefully.
How important is it, before these past 5 games that you've always kept belief within the group?
It is important. We know what we're capable of. We know we've got a good group of players, and we've obviously got a lot of injuries that have come back now, and we've got squad depth. So it's important that we just dug in there when things weren't going quite right. And like you say, we're getting our rewards now. We've had a good run of form, but we don't want to rest on that. We want to continue to keep getting better.
Going back to the Grimsby game, I think one of your passes was the start of the move for that kind of Man City-esque goal. What a goal that was to be a part of.
It was, yeah. It was a great goal. There's a few lads a part of it, and it's something that we work on. So to see it come off in the game like that, it was a nice feeling, especially so early on. And that kind of shows what you've just been saying about, like, you're getting rewards for all your hard work. Was that just a clear example of kind of what you've been working on day to day? Yeah, definitely. We work on, obviously, our patterns of play throughout the week, depending on our opponents at the weekend. In that particular game, the things we'd worked on seemed to come off. In the first 10 minutes we was 2-0 up. It's nice to start a game like that, but obviously the weekend's going to be different, and we're going to work on what we need to do to hopefully win again at the weekend and get a positive result. You've started the last 2 games. Have you got any goals yourself until the end of the season? I just want to play as many games as possible, to be honest. I think there's 13 games left. Obviously, I'm going to sit here and say I want to play all 13, that is the case. But whether that's going to happen or not, it's up to me to sort of knuckle down and keep my shirt. And obviously, looking towards the weekend now, hopefully I'm playing again, and I put in a performance that warrants me keeping my shirt. We spoke to Grant a little bit earlier especially about the lone players that have come in and made a real impact. Just one in particular, Akib Adelakun. How's he been around the dressing room with the lads? Yeah, fantastic. He's a great guy. Obviously, away from football, he's a good person. I know that's what the staff look at and stuff when they're bringing players in, but obviously you see his quality on the pitch so far this season. Since he's been in, he's added to a good group that we had already, and obviously he's done really, really well. Walsall away on Saturday. You've mentioned about it being a tough game, and they're also in real good form like yourselves. How are you thinking ahead of this game? Look, we've got to be confident, like you say. I think 5 games unbeaten now with some good results in there. But like you say, they're on a good run of form as well. I think we're probably 2 of the most informed teams in the league, maybe, or definitely up there over the last few games. And I think I'm right in saying they've won their last 3. So it's not going to be no walkover by any means. We've got a real knuckle down and get our head round the weekend, and like I say, we're going to go there to win, and hopefully that's the case. When you're on kind of this run of form, how much of a buzz is there kind of around the place and kind of coming into work as well? Yeah, I think obviously you get a real confidence from winning games and individually from playing well, and the last few games have given us that, and it's given us a platform as well to go and realise how good we are, and how we can continue to get better. I think defensively we've been pretty solid, which has given us the platform to go and build on and go and score some goals. And then just looking ahead to the game and kind of wanting to make it 3 wins out of 3, how good would that be away from home? It would, yeah, and obviously going back to the form that Walsall are in, if we was to go there and go and win, which is going to be a tough ask, but nothing that we're certainly capable of doing that. If we was to go there and win, it'd be a fantastic feeling, and it'd, obviously it'd set us up for the following game then Tuesday at Bradford, but first and foremost we've got to worry about Saturday.
Is it just like you just said about that? Like Grant said, you have a table up and kind of taking it one by one. Is it always just kind of not trying to get too ahead of yourself when you want to run like this and just get next game?
Yeah, that's it, definitely. I think the first thing the manager says when he comes in after the games recently is sort of, that's gone now, well done, but we've got another game in a few days' time, and we've got to go and take it on again and keep getting better and keep improving, and obviously continue the current form.
As a footballer, I mean, you must have got used to it now, but just the kind of relentlessness of the game, just one by one. Is it sometimes I think, right, what have we got next?
It's nice. I quite like it when there's the Saturday, Tuesday games. I see it as when the result's doesn't go as you want on a Saturday, there's sort of another game around the corner to go and put it right, and then on the flip side, when you do win, you can't wait to get back out there again, and you can't wait to go and express yourself in the next game, and hopefully beat the next team that comes along.
And I guess that's the exact feeling that you've got now ahead of Walsall.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Like I said at the start, spirits are high in the building. Everyone's competing for their shirts, and it's a good place to be at the moment.